24 minus 20, yeah. So what country were you in?
Well, and see, that's the whole thing. I left for England, for London, and I got into cycling through a buddy at the office in London who was one of the very few people who cycled the shore, the entire coastline of Great Britain, which is 4,900 miles. And so he went to the doctor and he said, "Doc, how much, what do I need to do?" And he says, "Well, you got to put 6,000 to 8,000 calories in you a day because you're going to have to do 120 to 150 miles a day."
I thought he was going to say the doc said you have to have your balls surgically removed.
No.
And then those 4,000 miles won't be so bad.
Now the fella, the fella budgeted 31 days, but it ultimately it took him 37 days. But he did it. He did it for charity.
Okay.
He raised something to the effect of $50,000 because of the ride. And when he told me that story, it moved me. It really like it ignited something. And so 15 years ago, I sold all my cars, and I've now got 5 bicycles.
Nice.
And so when I got back to the country, 2021, so I'm like, okay, I want to do a little channel about cycling, this and that. So the first thing I did was last summer, I did the Phoenix Challenge, which is the 280-mile ride around the Beltway of Phoenix for the 4th of July.
What?
So we were getting hit like 112, 115 on a couple of days. But we do it over 7-8 days.
Okay.
So it's a 7-8 day thing, and so I did that. Then this past March for my birthday, I decided, you know what, Jacksonville to Charleston. So I decided to spend my birthday with my family in Charleston, South Carolina.
Okay.
So I landed in Jacksonville 8 days prior, slept there 1 day, and then started cycling. And I did 400 miles between Jacksonville all the way to Charleston, Mount Pleasant, over 7 days.
Wow.
And so my channel is all about just exploring, discovering, but getting on the bike, getting out of the car, go out into the nature. And my passion, I'd like to pass to others as well. Of course, for the health reasons, the pocket too. Like 15 years I've been commuting to work, all year round. I do about 5,500 miles annually just commuting to work.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
What's your home base?
I live in Arlington Heights now.
Oh, okay.
But I grew up in Jefferson Park, Chicago.
That's beautiful.
And 15 and after London, I went and lived the dream, and I bought a piece of land in Paradise, which is the northern Peruvian Amazon jungle. And I started a little retreat business for ayahuasca, for sort of hallucinogenic, alternative, or holistic medicines. Of course, yoga and just meditation. So I was there for 5 years until kind of COVID really did us a number, because tourism got hit really bad, and especially the more exotic, remote places like ours. I mean, this is 1,200 miles deep into the Amazon jungle from the capital city of Lima on the coast. So it's quite out there, and it's the largest city in the world where you cannot get to by road. It holds that title.
So how did you get there?
You fly, or you can take the boat on the Amazon. They have the passenger boats. They have like little mini cruise liners.
Okay.
Some folks decide to do that from the Brazilian side, but most people go down to like Machu Picchu in Peru, because it's one of the 7 wonders of the world. So it's like the first thing they visit is Cusco and the sort of like Sacred Valley, they call it, and then they travel up north, usually up the river, or they just fly. But Iquitos, it's called Iquitos, Peru. It's about a 600,000 resident city, but it's the largest city in the world that has no access by road.
Crazy.
So I set up a little sort of 19 sleeper bungalow kind of camp, if you will, or lodge. And just did regular tourism. Of course, I did all the alternative kind of healing, retreats and all that, because in and around there you'll find another 250 resorts like that. It's kind of like the hub for Amazonian tourism.
Okay.
So it's like the gateway to seeing the Amazon. And people normally do it from there. Yeah, but here we are. You know, here we are today.
Yeah.
And I'm glad. Yeah, I'm glad I can share something with with the YouTubers.
Yeah.
With people's here. It's all about it's all about the motivational thing and getting there and the positive mental attitude. Because we're getting older and you got to keep your mind sharp. And cycling for me, professionally, I've been in sales 22 years, so professionally it's kept my mind right on.
Man, yeah.
Brother.
Hey man, you're an awesome guy, man.
Hey, thank you.
Hey, you take care of yourself.
Thank you, sir.
All right.
All right, so we are. Well, let's go inside. Let's check out what the inside has in store for us. Buns of steel. Lois, just doing the interview with me.
Yeah.
And she goes, yeah, the first time her and her husband did it,
Yeah.
they went for 16 hours straight because back then there wasn't many of these nice paths and stuff. So it took them 16 hours to get to Beverly Shores from Chicago. And she said, let's just say that we needed to have our underwear surgically removed from our... Oh, that's amazing. What's inside?
Nothing, just tables. And then if you want to refill your water bottle, you can do
Oh,
it.
there's water out here, I think, too.
No, they asked us to do it inside because this one is just for the cups.
Oh, yeah, we're not that far away, right?
Well, we have.
I already saw New Buffalo on the map.
Yeah, so we kind of go like we're not directly going to New Buffalo. We're kind of going like around like this.
Yeah.
So that's why it adds a little bit more. So the next stop would be at Three Oaks.
Okay.
And then, depending on how we do on time, then we might go to the Journeyman for a cold one.
Right.
Before we end up, which is then Three Oaks to the end is like not that far. But the next leg is about 20 miles.
This next leg?
Yeah. Because I was looking at we're 78.7 right now. We're 78.7, and the next Three Oaks Park is 98.9.
So it's going to be about 2 hours, huh? A good 2 hours?
Yeah, and then from 98.9 end it's about 108 after that. So that's 10. So
So 30 miles, pretty much more, right?
pretty much, yeah, 30 miles.
20 and then a stretch of 20 and then a stretch of 10.
So the whole thing is, because of also where our hotel was, we're doing 108.
Yeah, because of the hotel thing.
Ryan, I'm running inside.
Like 4-2 there, 4 back, that's 8 right there. So if it's 3 hours, say, and right now is what? 9:44. So just say 10, 11, 12, 10, 11, 12, 30 will probably be there. Maybe we won't have time to stop for the beer.
Well, yeah, just let me know. We'll play it by ear.
Get going.
Want to get going?